The true Mason is not creed-bound. He realizes, with a divine illumination of his lodge, that a Mason, his religion, must be universal. Christ, Buddha, or Mohammed, the name means little, for he recognizes only the light and not the bearer. He worships at every shrine, bows before every altar, whether in temple, mosque, or cathedral, realizing with his truer understanding the oneness of all spiritual truth. As soon as you are born, you're given a name, a religion, a nationality, and a race. You spend the rest of your life defining and defending a fictional identity. If you don't know the whole story, shut up and listen. You can't get mad when it rains, whereas you created the storm. Set yourself on fire, and the world will come to see you burn. There is nothing either good or bad. It is merely your thinking that makes it so. Dreams give us hope, and without hope, what is the point of living? There is no telling how many miles you will have to run while chasing a dream. Persistence and perseverance is the key. I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday. We write to free ourselves and help others. We are the human family. Together, we are one. We're here to lift one another up, not tear each other down. Sometimes, the hardest battles only exist within ourselves. Our mind fighting against the demons of thought within our own head. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's the unproductive thoughts you focus on and act upon by ignorance. Depression is the inability to construct a future. Art is found in the very pulse of existence. It's changing lives and motivating the world around us. Writing is the most unselfish act one can do. You can't win a war against the world if you cannot win the war against your own mind. Every difficulty, issue, or worry contains within itself the seed of its own undoing. Everyone has a story. It is what defines us. Our story continues to alter as we evolve in and out of our own skin, changing and manipulating the world around us. Beyond the unacknowledged mental gate, imprisoned deeply within the gloomy unknown of the ignorant mind, lies your answer. The solution typically lies in the stillness at the base of mind, within that shadowy place most refuse to look. One must die at the present level to be reborn onto a higher plane, not just in the physical state, but also in the conscious and emotional state. We are all damaged in our own way, just trying to make it to another day, a moment at a time, a breath, to stay present in acknowledging the fact that death is looming over us all, patiently waiting. Life, as I see it, resembles much a game, one that can't be won, only played. So play your game, the only one you can play. Be present in every experience and aware of every moment as it is being recorded in the book of life. No true Mason can be narrow, for his lodge is the divine expression of all broadness. There is no place for little minds in a great work. You're only as good as your morgue. An artist is only as good as their morgue. When I say morgue, I'm talking about the artist's visual library of references. You don't find time, you make time. Prioritize relative to importance. Motivation gets you started, and inspiration keeps you going. I must learn to let go, let it all go, center myself and open my mind. The ideals, concepts, and ideas of the self being separate from the whole of all consciousness must change. We are one large family. You are I am you. One day at a time, one round at a time, one step at a time. The taste of blood and that annoying sting of a bitten tongue. Once man got the taste of blood, there was no going back. Like a serpent circling itself, eating its own tail. Never believe in conspiracy. Become the conspiracy. We are all dead, just not yet buried. This life we lead is not just for anybody. It's for you and I to create a magnificent existence among the sheep. Together, we will endure anything that crosses our path. If you want to accurately judge the spiritual level of any human being, count the number of religions that he is capable of understanding, and observe how effective he is in applying the lessons learned to his own life or the life of others. All true Masons know that they are only heathen who, having great ideals, do not live up to them. They know that all religions are but one story, told in diverse ways for people whose ideals differ. but whose purpose is in harmony with Masonic ideals. North, east, south, and west stretch the diversities of human thought. And while the ideals of man apparently differ, when all is said and the crystallization of form with its false concept is swept away, one basic truth remains. All existing things are temple builders, laboring for a single end. To enlarge the sphere of social happiness is worthy of the benevolent design of a Masonic institution. And it is most fervently to be wished that the conduct of every member of the fraternity, as well as those publications that discover the principles which actuate them, may tend to convince mankind that the grand object of Masonry is to promote the happiness of the human race. Life as we know it is merely a dream within dreams. He who searches for inward things sees not with the eyes of the body, but with the eye of the soul.